Hi everyone, my name is Miss Becca, and today we are going to read the story, The Little Raindrop. And this is the story of a journey of a little raindrop to see where it goes. Now, before we read, I just want to tell you about the water cycle. The water cycle has three major parts. And in order to have the water cycle, you need to have water, sun, sky, and land. So the process of the water cycle is that water can turn into three different states of matter. The water can be a liquid, like the water that we drink. It can be a solid in snow or ice, and it can turn into a gas called water vapor. So in condensation, which is the first step of the water cycle, that condensation is where water is turning from vapor into a liquid. And so it turns from water vapor into a liquid, and that's what clouds are. So up in the sky, if you see a cloud, just remind yourself that that's water vapor turning into liquid. Now, clouds can get really, really filled with liquid in the sky, and the liquid has to come out. And so when the liquid comes out of the clouds and it comes down to the ground, that's called precipitation. Precipitation is rain and snow, hail, and sleet. Those are all the different ways that water can come out of the sky and come to the land. Then a water droplet will stay in our land. Either it will go into a river, it could be on a plant, but eventually a water droplet will get heated up by the sun. It will get warm. And when a water droplet gets hot, it turns from a liquid into a gas. It turns into water vapor. And when a liquid droplet turns into a water vapor, it goes back up into the sky and the water cycle starts all over again. And it goes back into a cloud, turns into a liquid, comes down to the land, and then the water gets warmer again and it goes back up into the sky. And that's the water cycle. So let's read this story and see if our little water droplet or our little raindrop turns into the other parts of the water cycle. So let's see what journey this raindrop takes. This book is called The Little Raindrop by Johanna Gray. And I just realized that I want to mute this. One dark and stormy day, a little raindrop fell out of a cloud and flew faster and faster through the sky. A gust of wind blew little raindrops sideways. In a dazzling flash of red, orange, and yellow, he found himself inside a rainbow. Enjoying the beautiful colors, the little raindrop fell through the green, blue, indigo, and violet before another gust of wind blew him out of the rainbow. Splash! Little raindrop landed in a shallow puddle on top of a large rock. Splish, splash, splash. Lots of other raindrops fell all around him until the puddle was overflowing. The little raindrop ran down the side of the rock in a stream. In the stream, little raindrop drifted through the woods and bounced over pebbles. He played with small, shimmering fish and watched them dart around as deer and rabbits drink at the water's edge. Sometimes laughing children would race sticks in the water, and little raindrop would chase them under bridges, dodging the swirling grass and fluttering leaves. After a while, the stream joined a river, and Little Raindrop floated along in the strong current. At times, the river was calm and peaceful. Little Raindrop watched diving kingfishers capture fish and swim. At other times, the river was noisy and rough. Little Raindrop raced along and dived down water, carefully avoiding jagged rocks and falls. Eventually, the river reached the sea, and Little Raindrop was pulled far away from the shore. He met friendly dolphins, played and danced in the sea, and listened as they whistled and clicked their greetings to each other. One day, the tide pulled the Little Raindrop back to the beach. He surfed the waves and crashed onto the shore until finally he came back to rest on the soft sand. The sun shone down the sand, and Little Raindrop got hotter and hotter until the warmth of the sun drew him up into the air. It was cooler in the sky, and Little Raindrop joined a cloud that was already full of other raindrops. Little Raindrop was ready to fall to earth and begin his journey once more. Did you notice how the raindrop went through a whole water cycle? When he was going through the rainbow in the beginning of the story, he was actually water vapor. And the raindrop during that time was just part of the air. And then he went through and he turned into a liquid and landed in water. And he had a whole journey through water. He went through a puddle, to a stream, to a river, and then into an ocean where he was washed back up on shore. And that little tiny water drop turned back into water vapor again, where he was able to join a cloud. And the last sentence talks about how he is ready to fall back to earth again as a liquid. And so that's the water cycle, guys. If you want to watch it again, that would be an awesome way to practice the water cycle, to learn all of those different parts. When you watch it again, look for those terms: precipitation, evaporation, and condensation. What times of the story did you see each of those sections? Let me know. Comment down below in the class dojo, and I would love to hear from you. Bye.